Okay, so a YouTube user by the name of Up My Pie Hole thinks that my videos where I'm holding the webcam unsteadily are annoying, and he wants me to keep the camera still. However, that's not why. My sleeve was like all rolled up, and like it didn't look as awesome as this does right here, because I'm like a greaser. Gotta show off my guns. Okay. So yeah, I'm not keeping my camera still for you, Mr. Up My Gay Pie Hole or whatever your name is. I'm just doing it because I don't feel like holding it right now. So don't feel like you made me not hold my camera. Because if I want to hold my camera, if I want to zoom in on my eye, then I'm going to do that, because the whole point of this channel is to be experimental. So if I want to see what kind of effect a shaky, groovy, trippy camera has on my video, then I'm going to do that. That's the whole point of this channel, is to be experimental. Try new things. Because I want to be an awesome vlogger. Which you might not realize, because I'm not really an awesome vlogger. I'm kind of an average vlogger. But the paradox of that whole thing is that I think video blogging is totally awesome, and I always have. I've always thought it was this amazing thing, this amazing, powerful, new frontier of awesomeness, the same way, rock and roll was, or the same way, other stuff was. But I've never quite felt like I've become the awesome vlogger I've always wanted to be. And the vloggers that I think are great vloggers are like Sean Bedlam, Burn Victim 77, Captain Awesome, even Bohem. I think these are people who are natural vloggers, who just sort of dove in and took to vlogging like a fish takes to water. And those are the sort of people who I look at and I'm like, that's how good of a vlogger I want to be. Now my new thing is that I want to I just realized how fracking gay I look with my sleeves rolled up. But there's got to be someone out there who thinks that this is like totally hot. Because it is. I mean, think about it. I look sexy. Totally sexy. So my new thing is that I want to be a rock star vlogger. Like, I want to be to vlogging what David Bowie was to rock and roll. And I'm not quite convinced that any vloggers have sort of brought that level of radness to vlogging. I think some of the people I've mentioned have come close, and they're definitely amongst the best there is. But I'm not, and Crossmack, okay. Crossmack is a grade A bullshitter, and he's totally losing his mind. He's totally full of shit. Intellectually, he's leading people off a cliff. However, in his own way, he's a sort of great vlogger too. As far as like charisma goes, there's something to be said about Crossmack, even though he's like losing his mind on camera. Like he's documenting the process of going insane. In his own little special way, there's something compelling about him. Just, it's a charisma thing. He's definitely got the charisma. So in his own way, he's kind of like Jim Morrison-esque. He's got some of that rock star quality, I think. If he could get his head screwed on straight and start actually pursuing reality, then he'll never do that, though. His whole thing is that he's a train wreck. That's his appeal, and I think he'll always be a train wreck. So, I don't know. I guess there's no real hope for him to achieve greatness, I don't think. But that's what I want to achieve. I want to be a fracking awesome video blogger. And I want to be a rock star of video blogging. Now, this, to me, will entail turning my life into a rock star life. Now I'm going to get more into that on my other channel about how to like live like a rock star and how to be a rock star. Because rock stars are essentially creative people, but I mean, rock stars are essentially people who are good at something, who are very good at something. Like if you really look at someone like David Bowie, who I'm using as an example because he has a great perspective, I think, on fame and style and all that stuff, and he's incredibly talented as a musician, as an artist. He really is. Some of his songs are very brilliant and unique. But yeah, if you look at David Bowie, he's actually a very, very talented person. Very good songwriter. And just his whole personality is just completely out of left field. It's like, where did that come from? So essentially, a rock star is someone who's good at something, who's talented as an artist, but then also has this charisma and appeal that I think comes from living life to the fullest, and which entails this whole sort of type of lifestyle, which I don't know if I can put my finger on it yet, like what that lifestyle is, but being a rock star is a lot more than just being, in our case, a good vlogger. There's more to it. There's a sense of craziness and a sense of adventure with which one must live, and a sense of gregariousness, and you kind of have to be sort of a socialite, I think, to have that rock star lifestyle and rock star appeal. So that's something that I have to work on a lot, because I'm very much the lone wolf type of person. I've had periods of my life where I was very social, but these days, the last few years, I've been kind of antisocial. And it's not because I've been like depressed or anything, it's just because I've been sort of trying to go through a personal transformation, and so I've been sort of, trying to get my own shit together. Gotta watch the clock over. For me it's over. Dude, I cannot point to that corner of, okay, if I want to point over there, it's this corner that I have to look at to see. That is so hard. I don't know why it's so backwards and weird. But yeah, I have to check the time. So I'm at 9 minutes. So yeah, that's why I'm making these videos, to practice, to get better as a vlogger. I want to be awesome at it. Yes, I do. And I want to be a sexy man stud with my shirt. This is, okay, by the way, www.cjlo.com is, check out TweeTime. It's my friend Stephanie's website. Her radio show. It's awesome. I haven't talked to her in a million years. I should. Anyways, take her easy. Gotta go. Check that site out. www.cjlo.com. Tweet time.